Alright YouTube, pretty simple thing we're going to do today. We are going to make a curved intake. Something like this. Something like this. Forgot to add this piece to it. This is the old adapter intake for a Mikuni. And I ordered the wrong pipe. It was 1.5 inches. So, I had to get 1.25 inches. And now I want to use a standard vinyl because I don't think the gas and air is going to do well for it. So, I ordered this from Amazon. 1.25 inches. 1.25 inches is what that Mikuni adapter is going to be. So, ordered this. Go to Power Sports. Ordered the 65mm in length. And the reason you've got to order the longer intake is because when you cut this in half, there's obviously not going to be enough room for a hose clamp and then to fit the bolts on. There's just not enough room. So with this longer one, I can fit the hose clamp on there pretty easily. So got my vice grip. Go to mount it in the vice grip. Got my new little stand as well. I really like this thing. Let's go ahead and put this in the vice grip. Jesus Christ. Help me, Lord. I'm going to straighten those cuts up real quick. Go back to this vice grip that's not mounted. Move that out the way. Got my grinder. It's not bad weather today. There's one reason I'm not doing it outside in a second. I just didn't feel like going outside. Well, not to do this. Alright. Got a grinder. Inside, and I think I'm gonna have the label not showing. Let's have it showing. Why not? So this is the carb side, right? And then this is the Mikuni side. So the idea is mounts here, turns this way to actually get out from behind the motor. It's put towards the front. Yes, it should have been done better. Yes, it'd probably be a lot better if you had two. So you see there, that's about, I would have had 1/8 of an inch more on this one, and they would have been closer in diameter, or not diameter, length. Being an idiot right now. Get these kind of cleaned up. Set them over here. that's kind of cleaned up. I guess the next process is going to be, actually, I think what I really need to do is I think I actually need to mount the attachments first and then put the hose on. So bolt this to the carb, bolt this to the intake, and then go from there. All right. Well, let's get ahead and go start on that. Alright guys, got everything hooked up. It's holding pretty level. Had to do some initial tuning. I had to drop the needle to the second slot from the top. Adjust the idle screw out a bit. I don't like the kink in that hose line. And it was really weird. It was sitting idling. I think it's because it's too high. And the front was smoking. This pulley on the front, I don't think it's touching. It's definitely not touching, but next thing is to put the smaller two sprockets on the back and lower it down, because now I can. Because now I've got the clearance. That was the whole point to this mod. So I would have room from here to here to drop this down. Instead of having those spacers in there, I can just put the motor right on the motor plate. Probably, when I do that, I'll probably rerun my my throttle cable, cutoff cable, all that stuff. And I should have just enough room to where it's not going to hit the frame. This mod seems to be working out alright. I had this thing pretty dialed in with the carb, and now that I've got this tube on here, it's acting kind of funny. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I'll just have to dial it in, get a new spark plug, or clean it off, check it, see if it's running rich, whatever, and go from there. I may have to actually, on this one, change that air fuel screw on the bottom. Only thing I don't like about this setup is the idle adjustment is now on the inside. Change the pull cover to be right here so I can pull it this way to start it. But yeah, we'll see how it works out in the long run. I did that so I could be easier on the machine. I can lower it down, use less chain, all that stuff. I like this carb intake. It works pretty good, the AGK. It just did not go the right way. Went like this. Came back this way, put it like right over. It's a pretty good carb intake extender. Alright guys, that's it. Yeah, kind of a nasty day out today. May throw in some video of Kevin riding it or me riding it, because I'm supposed to go see my buddy Kevin. So that may be the next part of this video. Later.